contrary to a lot of the scares that I've had online and from friends, this pathway is actually pretty nice. I mean, and you've got the arcs. It's actually pretty, and it's, oh, it says Terminal 2 too. It says 3 to 4 minutes walk, so that means we should be there soon. It's actually a nice pathway. Hello viewers, please click thanks just below the video you are watching. This is in Filipino pesos, so 99 Filipino pesos is just below $2 US. Any donations would be much appreciated. According to YouTube, I only receive 70% of this, so the higher we go, the better. Thank you so much again. Good morning and welcome to the channel. We made it this far. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. It's already 7 a.m. and our flight, actually our next flight is in 2 hours, so we should start to go. I hope you'll join me because I'm gonna show you what it's like to get from Terminal 3, which is where we are now, the international airport, to Terminal 2, the domestic, where the domestic departures are. I'm gonna show you what my bed looks like. Let me flip the camera so I can show you how my bed looks like, where I slept overnight. Okay, so that's my bed. Like, this is where I put my bum, and this is where I put my head. That was my pillow. So I slept here and I extended my leg there. It's been such a tricky morning because when I searched online, I saw some day beds or reclining chairs that look really comfortable to sleep over, so I thought I would be doing that. But that's not the case because those reclining beds are actually, yes, they are in Terminal 3, which is where we are now, Terminal 3 International Airport, but it's inside the departure area. So I would need my flight details. I would need my what do you call it? I would need my boarding pass. I would need a boarding pass to depart, which is not the case because I just arrived, so I wasn't able to get those reclining chairs. So I hope you'll stick around with me until this trip ends because we're gonna see what those reclining chairs are like, though I don't think I'm gonna be needing it since we are departing anyway. But right now, let's start making our way to Terminal 2. I'm gonna record the whole thing. Let's go. Alright, we're all dressed up. That's the only thing I have. We only have 7 kilograms. Let me just flip the camera and show you one more thing. So this is where we were the whole night. That is the tourist information there. And it's kind of crazy because it is the tourist information, but the whole time there has been nobody there. And so if you are a tourist and you're wanting to get information, I think that alone speaks loads because, yeah, traveling to India for the first time and not seeing anybody in the tourist information, I was really left to my own device. Go check out my previous video before this so you can see what I went through. I must have sounded drunk, but of course I wasn't. I don't drink these days. I was drunk because I was really tired. I was having a throbbing headache just a few hours ago, but thank goodness, thank you universe, that we are in a so much better condition now. So let's make our way out. I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see. This is it, moment of truth. That's where we came from, in there. And we are now gonna go outside. Okay, so going to New Delhi airport. Well, this is where we are now actually. I've seen so many scams here, so we really have to be safe. Yeah, let's go look for this Terminal 2. I actually see an arrow there. I see that it says Terminal 2. Right, so now let's keep walking, and yeah, I just want to make sure nobody goes near me because we are all alone here, and I'm sure it's a safe place, but I think it's best to just keep the eye on where we need to go. Terminal 2 straight ahead. Let's keep walking. I do have to say it's a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm not even sure if I should be having my camera out, but let's keep going. Ah, we made it! Okay, lovely. We haven't really gone much far, but I see Terminal 2 over there. That looks like a cute little stray dog. It makes me miss the Philippines even more now. I actually do know there's meant to be a shuttle going to Terminal 2, but I think we have time to walk, so let's keep walking. I'm starting to think, should I have asked about the shuttle? Anyway, we made it this far now, so let's keep going. The sun is out. It's looking beautiful too. It's very early in the morning. This all feels so surreal to me. Contrary to a lot of the scares that I've had online and from friends, this pathway is actually pretty nice. I mean, and you've got the arcs. It's actually pretty, and it says Terminal 2 too. It says 3 to 4 minutes walk, so that means we should be there soon. It's actually a nice pathway. Alright, so yeah, they weren't kidding. It is just a minute walk. Departure? Oh. Departure. Alright. Alright, we made it. This is Terminal 2. The line looks freakishly long. I don't know why, but we're gonna see because I do have pre-bookings. Oh, I see airline ticket to... I'm gonna keep you posted, but we gotta get in there. Our flight's in about an hour and a half. I see a lot of people lining up there, but also I see there's this other line right in front at gate 4, so maybe this could be easier. Let's just go in here. Okay, now I know where to line up. We go there to number 3, but because we have an Indigo ticket, which I booked online, we have to go first to the Indigo counter. I don't know where it is. You just pointed out here, so let's see where that is. It's a good thing we didn't line up in this long queue, because we would just have to wait and then be told to go to the ticketing counter. But it says airline ticket desk. Okay, airline. Oh, there's so many of these cute dogs. Okay, here we are, Indigo. Alright, we have our details, so hopefully this is good. Let's proceed back to gate number 3. Actually, this looks like a much shorter line. This is gate number 4. Let's try this out. Okay, very interesting, because I got this from Indigo, but inside the airport I still have to get my boarding card. I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see. That's where we came from, and apparently this is not enough. I still have to go to that help sign over there. Right, we're gonna get our boarding card from here. Alrighty, so that worked. Now let's go here, gate number 32, and that's gate number 20 to 35. I guess this is going to be standard for every airport. There's going to be security checks, so let's go in. That's where we came from. That's the security check. As soon as you enter, there's a bunch of coffee shops, fashion, clothes. I do have to say that was quite chaotic going through the security check. There were no lines. A lot of people were cutting, so just to let you know, that's what you're going to be going through when you go here, so leave a lot of allowance time. You don't want to come here last minute. You want to make sure you're at ease. Let's continue. Now we can breathe. We finally made it to our terminal or to our gate, our boarding gate, and it's pretty chilled out. We are actually 35 minutes ahead of schedule, ahead of the boarding time, and I think there's not that much people because maybe there's not too many people flying to Rishikesh. So I'm quite excited to board that plane. I do see some touristy looking people, and to end this video, I'm gonna finally ask the 3 mindful questions, and I really think that ending the video this way gives me so much clarity. It gives me a lot of like reassurance knowing what I'm doing and what I'm sharing with you guys. I really hope that, I don't know, you're able to learn something, or like, because for me this is my first time in India and I am certainly out of my comfort zone, and I am learning a lot, not just about my surroundings or about India, but definitely about myself too. And the first question is, in what ways am I stepping out of my comfort zone? Is this the right question? Yeah, that was the first question. I have seriously stepped out of my comfort zone. Words can't describe how I'm still trying to get over this little trauma thing, because from Kuala Lumpur to New Delhi, it was crazy. The plane ride, I would say majority of the plane was experiencing a lot of turbulence, and you know, there was one point where I was actually, I don't know who I was talking to. Either I was talking to myself or to God or to whatever I was talking to, but I just kept saying, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready yet. I don't know where that came from. I think it felt like I was gonna die. Really, you know, because the wings of the wing of the airplane, like on the left side, was right outside my window, because I was on the window seat. I could see it like flapping, and you know, the major drop, and people inside the plane were like, ah! Were like screaming, and you would definitely feel the G-force, and it was like that for a good amount of time. The total hours from Kuala Lumpur to Delhi, New Delhi, was 5 hours long. So can you imagine experiencing a lot of like your nervous system just really on full speed. So I got a major headache last night, and I really forced myself to sleep. If you've seen, I don't know if it's part of this video or the previous one, but I showed you where I slept. It pretty much looks like this, only without this armrest. I put my bag here, which is that one. I used it as my pillow, and I put my bum on the second chair, and I laid down and I slept in the airport, because I know if I didn't do that, I just wouldn't be functioning right now. I wouldn't be able to speak to all of you. So I have definitely stepped out of my comfort zone, and even getting through the security check-in, there were so many people skipping the queues. So it's incredible how you just keep your cool and you just observe and try not to get pissed off, but at the same time we do have a flight to catch and we want to relax as well. Like, where do you draw the line of giving in and actually like, hey, you know, there's a queue? So I've actually done that already a couple of times since getting here, but it's really all part of the fun. It's part of the journey. The next question is, and what insights am I gaining from these experiences? Definitely a lot of patience, definitely a lot of resilience, knowing that I am capable of just being able to travel here on my own, despite pretty much everyone telling me that it's not safe and I shouldn't. But you know, when you have a calling, a really strong calling, you should totally do it. You know, no one else will understand what that calling is. It's only you. So it usually is like that gut feeling, or those instincts, and no one else is gonna feel that except for you. So you should, yeah, I think it's very possible for you to hear the call if you are very in touch with yourself. So yeah, those are the insights. Yeah, here I am. I can't believe I'm here. This is the last stretch, so I hope you'll stick around with me, because I'm gonna show you what it's like boarding Indigo. It's my first time to board Indigo. It's also gonna be my first time it's my first time in everything. I've never been to India. First time to land in Rishikesh, so stick around because we're gonna go through this adventure together. And the last question is there anything you're currently working on and changing or shifting your life? Wow, that's a very personal question. Am I ready to share it with you guys? Yes, I do feel a very strong shift is happening. I can't speak just yet, but I really feel like so much changes are gonna be happening. So, and with those change come the changes in the videos too, and I already see that the changes in this template has been changing a lot too. So yep, sun is looking nice and bright, skies are clear. It's meant to be monsoon season too, so thank the Lord for such a beautiful sunlight. See, we're so lucky and blessed. And with that, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. I hope you were able to experience, I don't know, just a lot of thrill and excitement and love and positivity, and sending you all good vibes. Bye for now.